Hello everyone, how are you? Um, we're going to be playing more Kirby. Um, I don't know if people are actually here yet or not. I guess we'll see. But I can start Kirby up regardless. I just realized you can see the book we have on Shark over here. I should take that off of him.
He's pressure stimming.
He's pressure stimming, okay. Okay. Let's load ROM. Load Kirby. Oh, that's loud. Is that going? I think it took a minute last time. There we are. Okay, so that's good. Now we can load state. And here we are. Very easy. So we are back playing Kirby. Hello to the daylights. We got to the beginning of World 6 last time. I believe there are 7 worlds. We should be able to finish it pretty easily today. Hopefully. Ooh. Pirate ship. Oh. Burning, okay. Oh. Have to reacquaint myself with the controls a little bit. I thought I could just hold the button. I could not. Ah, that guy really comes at you. Can I not fight this boss? I don't like this boss. Ow. Yeah, that guy does come at you full speed. Oh, no. Oh, come on. No. Camera, please. Thank you. Ah! I had that power for 2 seconds. I'm very bad at Kirby. Ooh, star. Yes. Uh, okay, there we go. Just need to take care of something real quick. Alright, Kirby, up and at 'em. Yeah, that's right. But he's... There we are. Ah, didn't grab it. Coconut. Delicious. Alright, now we have a weapon going into here. I see you, Crab. Oop. Come on. Oh. Saw it coming. Oh, Lord. Husband. The hell killed me? Oh. There's an enemy that you can't see that just comes right down. That's fun. I enjoy that game design. So what have we been up to today? Oak was out again a lot today. He was actually out at work, which I'm sure was probably possibly slightly confusing to our coworkers, considering that Oak is pretty distinctly masculine. Whatever. How do we do this? Oh, come on. Okay. I'm gonna definitely die if I take that. There. Ooh. Oh, okay. Can I make it back there? I'm not sure. You know what? I should get the sword guy. Just got out of exercising in VR. Hello. Well, hello. Oh, that helps. I might underrate the beam power. Please. There we are. Nope. I hate these things. There we are. Oh, that's a door. What is in here? That's fun. Yeah, Oak was out a lot today, which I'm sure was confusing to the people who know us as more distinctly feminine than Oak. There we are. There we are. Oh wait, is this... Yes! Good game design. Oh. Still good game design, I just didn't even process that I need to not swipe at the birdies there. I believe. Nope. We had someone cook dinner, but for some reason they switched out specifically while we were eating, so that was odd. Sometimes you just don't want to eat. And sometimes it can be nice to just make food for your system. Something about... Oh, shoot. Well, I have lost this. Well, I came in third. They enjoyed themselves. Well, that's good. And I get nothing. Oh, one up. Okay. You get nothing. You lose. Good day to you, Kirby. Oh, I'll take you, I suppose. Yep. Oh. Managed to avoid that. Bunch of friends with swords. There we are. Oh. And... Oh, come on. Well, I guess now I can screw around with that, fire guy. Get my way. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, wait. No, I can't do this. I died. Huh. So we've been reading more of that BID romance novel. Love Me Whole by Nikki James. God damn it. Is our friend back? Maybe that will work. Can I use beam to light fire? No. I don't like that everyone crashes into me. Oh my god. And that one was my fault. That guy chased me down. Deep breath. Kirby is fun. And Oak has been really enjoying it. Nope, this isn't happening. Oh, Lord. Ah! I'm out of here. Anyway. We only have very minor problems with the book. Like... Kirby, don't think we've played this game before, but the kids are big fans of Kirby as a character. It's hard not to be a big fan of Kirby as a character, to be honest. Even as I get immensely frustrated with this game. He's just very friend-shaped. Oh yes, but the book. Like, one of Oak's problems right now is that it's a little host-centric. For anyone who hasn't encountered that term before, it means that, that everyone is focused on the host as the most important person in the system. What am I doing? Oh my god. Give me a UFO, please. Thank you. Kirby is friend, yes. Oh no. I don't like double ice walruses. Great. Ah. Great. Oh. Oh, really? There we are. Thank you. Like, there's one scene where, our narrator, who's a singlet, meets their persecutor, for lack of a better term, for the first time. And, oh, Moon Knight. Wait, Moon Knight. Meta Knight. The other night. I've got plurality on the brain. But he says to this persecutor, who's obviously, like, in a lot of pain and doesn't have people who understand him, he says, "Thank you for protecting Orin." like the host. And I think Claudia would say that this character didn't... Oh, come on. Really? There we are. This character didn't protect... Didn't go through, you know, horrible things for Auron. He went through horrible things for the entire system. But then again, ooh, get it. It's Moon Knight. Wait, fuck, I said it again. God damn it. It's Meta Knight. Here in the flesh. Oh, the kids remember this battle. Ooh. Blue Kirby. We watched Moon Knight, good and bad stuff. I've heard. Host centricism can be a bit of a problem in media. In our opinion, it's mostly because it's overrepresented. Some systems... Ooh, Rainbow Resort. Some systems and their relationships can be pretty host-centric too, so it's hard for us to say it's entirely off base, certainly. But I think Oak, there is one thing in particular where, our narrator has a momentary panic that, God damn it. Please. Whatever. I'm going to use my last life in that one. By a regular Waddle Dee. Our narrator is worried that, other system members will date other people without him knowing, because, you know, Auron says, that when you sign on to be in a relationship with him, you sign on to be in a relationship with everyone, which I think is perfectly reasonable. Oh. And... Huh, this is fun. Oh, normalize being a sleepy little guy. Okay, slippery. Yes! And the system member he's talking to in that moment is like, don't worry, that we have a contract that says no one except Auron, like, is allowed to date, essentially. And it's like, well, that's kind of fucked up, is it not? How do I get that? Oh. Well, it's so cute. Yes, it is cute. I quite like Kirby. There we are. I knew it. I was about to say that man is no friend of ours. There we are. Again. Where do you keep coming from? Let me see if I can find... Let me see if I can find the excerpt. Hang on. That's what Shark was holding, by the way. Is this on PS4? No, this is on Game Boy Advance, on our completely legal Game Boy Advance. Can't you see that we're definitely holding Game Boy Advance right now? Let's see. Okay, here is the scene where he goes out with one of the other system members on like a not date. Oh, here it is. Stop freaking out. What? What? I snapped out of my thoughts and focused on Reed. He was watching me. For how long? We all have a contractual agreement with Orin. I may break rules on occasion when I feel it's best for him, but that's one rule I won't cross, so relax. What does that mean? What agreement? No dating outside the inner world. He hesitated and broke eye contact, turning back to the television before mumbling, only Orin can date. Which, really, has already been broken because he's already involved with another system member to a degree. With Orin's explicit desire. I don't know, perhaps it's... I guess it's our poly showing, but I just think that's... I don't know. Like, why only Orin? Like, because he's the host. Why can't it just be that they have to be monogamous? Oh, is this like a boss tower? I entirely think it's fucked up if the system... If the system thinks that Orin is the right person to do the dating and everyone agrees, no, in fact, the person who says this was explicitly trying to talk everyone involved out of this relationship because he thought it was a bad idea. There. Trash. Will this just kill him? Oh, it did a number. Give me some notes. There's definitely some great people in our system that are great in relationships and some that are super unprepared for dating outside of relationships. Yeah. This is fun. Give me a coconut. Got him. Spit that out. Next. Not agreeing with Orin about the relationship, and not thinking that Orin should be the person doing are different things, though. He doesn't think that Orin should be in relationships at all. Oh, no. Oop. Pick up the hammer and Q. Oof. No, that's not going to work for me. I think I'm going to die. Nope. Okay, we start back here. That's good. Bug. Ladies and gentlemen, the Yeetle. Oh. Oh. For a second, I thought I had grabbed him. There. I want your power. Even though I don't think it'll work on a boss. No. Nope. Ow. Oh my god. Don't eat Kirby, please. Ah. That star goes away so quick. Ah, god damn it. In that case, there is definitely more meditation that needs to be done. It's kind of hard to see how that headmate would agree to that contract to begin with. Yep. Oh. Spit it. Yes. Ugh. Whoa. One more. Got him. Oh. Oh. That went pretty well. We didn't game over. Oh, please normalize being a sleepy little guy. Oh, come on. Let's try to reload him. Nope. Ah, sleepy little guy. There we are. Nope, we have to go up. Shit. There we are. That is some kind of weapon. Every time. Beat that one up. Oh, that's fun. Ugh. That flaming rainbow tiger was really cool, though. It was. Pain in the butt, but very cool. Get that ball. That's fine, too. What did sleep do? UFO? Spark. Ah, Spark's okay. Perhaps when this is over, we'll do a tier list of all the Kirby powers. Okay. There. There. Get out of here. Just get out of here. Okay. Jeez. For a second. Okay. I'm glad I got that, though. I think I have to I think I have to adjust the controls for the emulator, because this position is really hurting my hand. I think... And by the emulator, I mean my totally legal Game Boy Advance. Okay. Let's try that instead. That's fun. We're getting near the end. Oh, that's how you get Crash. Okay. Whatever. Oh, gosh damn it, I lost it immediately. As per usual. And that's game over. But I think I just went through that door, so it's fine. This position does feel slightly more comfortable. It's more outstretched. You'd think that wouldn't be a problem with my completely legal Game Boy Advance, but surprisingly it is. Got him. Give me a wheel. I'll be a wheel for a bit. I've got a situation where being a wheel is completely useless to me. Ooh, this level has weird flow. Oh, that does work. Okay. Ah, whatever. It's fine. But the book is wonderful, overall. Oh, it's in black and white. At least the background is. And that's the original Kirby music, isn't it? Ugh, whatever. Oh, I didn't know there were guys underneath there. Oh. Oh, there we go. There. This one's fun. No, nothing behind there, surprisingly. Plenty of M tomatoes here. Oh, I don't like these friends. I really like the aesthetic of monochrome, yeah. Signed system member Gray. It's funny. Ah, and we never got to one on any of those. I think this is the boss level. Alright, King DDD. Oh, and the fountain. Oh, that's very cute. Oh, I forgot he has a sucking power too. Oh! No, this is going to be very hard. Yeah. Alright, well. Oh, okay. When he jumps, he spits out some stars. Oh. Also when he hits the ground with the hammer. Yeah. This music isn't very exciting. It's very, like, mellow. All things considered. You know, considering this is the final boss, is it not? Oh! Oh, he hit me in the air. Oh. Now he jumps. Jumped in a different way that block. Damn it. This game is hard. Yep, dead. We really need to be mindful of things like where he's jumping. Get those stars and eat them up. Oh, he ate me up. Oh. Come on. Okay. Jump. Perfect. Okay, he's gonna blow up. Oop. Okay. Oh! Didn't expect him to deflate quite so soon. That's a dive, I believe? No, that's a sock. Yeah, that's a dive. I like that he's a penguin. Ah. Could have grabbed that. Come on, stomp. Yes. Poof. The stomps are honestly our best bet here. Oop. Oh no. Penguins are very cute, yes. How short was that last level? It's tempting to run in there and try and get a sword. We're on our last life anyway, so if this takes too long, we'll just die and get booted back. Oh, I hate those guys. Oh, and I can get a 1-up here. No, I cannot. You can only get the 1-up once, I suppose. Go. Ah. I feel like this isn't going to prove to be worth it. Oh, especially with all of these guys. Bro, I am just blurbig. I want a cutter. I think I want a parasol. Well, I'm dead regardless, so that's good. Do you think there's one of these levels where I can get a sword right away? Weapons carry over. I think the first level has a sword museum. At least I'm pretty sure weapons carry over. What's in this one? Yes. No, thank you. Though, we'll try it. Because I think you're impervious to damage when you're a rock. Let's rock and roll. Okay, so I am impervious to damage while he does this. Or while I'm a rock. Ooh. Ah. Please. I think actually staying towards the center of the screen is our, like, best bet, perhaps? No, this is bad. Oh, though, we're actually halfway done. Who knows? Ah. Sword. We have to. Luckily, it's not like it's that far of a walk here. Oh, and there's a warp. High jump. No. Sword? Laser. And fire. No, let's get sword. Because we defeated Meta Knight in like 2 seconds. Please tell me I can warp right to level 7. Well, it skips one. Whoops. You know what? While we're here, let's do a quick race. Gives us some one-ups. Not that it's really a big deal. It just saves us a little time, you know? Plus, I enjoy the race. Well, that sucked. Oh, they played sad music. Alright, well, at least I have my sword. Okay. DDD. Shit. Well, the sword made that trivial. Level 8? Hooray. Perhaps not hooray? And there's more. Alright, well. Oh, thank you. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh, and it's projectile. Oh. Please tell me I do not have to beat DDD again if I fail here. Like if I game over. This isn't going to be it. Ah. Come on, no DDD fight. Oh, thank God. Okay, we've got this. We have played and excelled at bullet hell shooters before. We can do a Kirby game. Oh, come on. I believe. Ah, it was at 0. I won that one. When we see the 4 stars, I think it's best to move backwards. We've got this, though. Done. Time? Oh. So what was that? Oh, there's more. Ooh. Ooh. Who is this? See, this is more the soundtrack I was expecting. Oh my god. From a final boss. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Oh, did I hit him? I think I hit him. Can't say I know what I'm doing here exactly. Oh. What am I supposed to hit? Also, who is this? It's like the final boss of Final Fantasy IX. Also, I game overed, so I'll probably have to do the ball part again. My girlfriend is sitting next to me and asked to tell you she loves Kirby so much. I'm glad. I love Kirby so much too. I do not remember this from our childhood, I must say. No, this life is done. Fucking hand. I think I won't be able to speedrun Kirby specifically because it's hurting my hand. Maybe I need a controller. Yes, I know, I'm not making that much effort to dodge things. I don't Ah, Kirby does deserve love. Let's really focus on trying not to get hit. Not off to a great start. Got him. Star. My problem is I don't know how to do this guy at all. But the song does go so hard. Also, sorry for strobe effects, they bother us as well. Oh. If I knew where to aim. Oh, okay, so it is the tornado. Aim at the tornado. I can do that. Yeah. I think after this stream we'll need to watch a video explaining the lore of this one. Ah, every time. I saw that one. Ah, I hate 3 stars. Next. Yeah, the bosses are all over the map in terms of style and theme. I could have gotten him. So is this man Nightmares himself? Just like in the hit game Pajama Sam, there's no need to hide when it's dark outside. Okay. I've got this. Nope. Okay. Nope. Well, that's not fair. Ugh. Ah. 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 I think I need to stay on the ground more. Oh, I hit him again. Oh, that's not fair. He telefragged me. Ah, he telefragged me again. Ugh. We've got this, though. We're getting the hang of it. Went from Dark Knight to roller skating orb to weird overall wearing walrus to this dark magician dude, yeah. And we're going to try and lose as little health here as possible. We're really going to focus. Even if it doesn't take us... Yeah, even if it takes us a little bit, it's more important that we retain the health. I hate this one in particular. There we go. Oh, okay. 3, I think? Yeah. Well, in the end, we've lost as much health as we usually do. So we're going to try and stick on the ground more. Is that you?
Sorry.
Oh, I swear I hit him. Got him. Ah. Not going to be this one, I don't think. Love you. Night. Ah. Direct hit. Oh. Ah. Thought I could sneak in an early hit. Need to jump a little there. He hit me, but I hit him. He's got, like, the Galactus headgear. Two hits. Ah. No, this isn't it. I need to be hitting him more directly with, like, the actual stars. Okay. Good luck with the final boss. Thank you. This game is hard. We beat this in one day when we were like 10. I'm absolutely fucking up this first life here. I need to make a save state next time we die. Actually, our first life, like... Where's the quick save button? Shift F1. Okay. Listen, I'm playing on my completely legal Game Boy Advance, and I'm going to take advantage of every opportunity that it has. Living Island Collective. Hi, it has been a while. It's nice to see you again. Yes. Ah, definitely could have gotten a hit in. Okay, I got him there. Ah! Okay, ready? Shift F1. There we go. Got him. This is our round, chat. Ah. 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 Okay, didn't get hit there, so that's good. Ah, got him though. I've got this, I've got this. No, don't. Okay. And he jumps up here, he does a big shot. Oh! He went upside down that time. Do it! Oh! So close. Ah, missed. I'll just keep trying. Game's not gonna play fair. I'm not gonna play fair either. Ooh, I did hit him there, though. That's the first time I've hit him there. Yeah, this is where he swoops down. I think 2 more hits. It's a tough one to hit him on. Oh, no, never mind. That's the incredibly easy one. This one is the tough one. Shoot behind the cloak? Yeah. Really nice how they built in a instant reset feature into my completely legal Nintendo Game Boy Advance. I need to get the timing down. Got him. Sorry if this is disorientating for anyone. Disorienting, that's the word. Behind the cloak. That's where he swoops in, I believe. Emulators aren't illegal anyway, as long as you got the ROM in a legal way. Well, there we go. My completely legal copy of Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Ripped straight from the original cartridge. This one's not going to be it, I believe. Behind the cloak. It's hard to get this to shoot when I want it to. Especially if I'm jumping at the same time, or like if I have air. Swoop. There. Ugh. Oh, come on. One more, one more, one more. You're baking cookies while watching the stream. It's really nice. It sounds really nice. Done. Every time. Let's start that over. Done. You can also hit with the spinning jump attack thing, but it doesn't do as much damage as the thing. He swoops. And he swoops. And I swoop. Ah. One more, one more, one more. That could have been it. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, like a millimeter. Nice swoop. This is behind the robe? No, it's swoop. This is behind the robe. Ah. I want that for a shot. Got him. And now we don't jump here. We wait. And we're in a good spot. 3 hits in for free. Oh! I was hoping that I could get a flawless run there. And I could be like, what, like it's hard? Find the cape? Yes. Yes! Oh, can we get some Susan Pogs in chat, please? Oh, my hand. I guess the moon will blow up now? Oh! I didn't expect that. Our hero Kirby has fought bravely to recover the Star Rod. But King DDD didn't mean any harm. Did he not? He certainly wasn't trying to harm the Fountain of Dreams. It all began when the nightmares appeared in the fountain. The nightmares rode the currents of the Fountain of Dreams. I love this exposition dump, wreaking havoc and tormenting the residents of Dreamland. When King DDD hid the Star Rod, the power source of the Fountain of Dreams, he was actually hiding it safely away from the nightmares. Borrowing King DDD's power, Kirby managed to defeat the nightmares. Now that the Star Rod is returned to the fountain, everyone's dreams will return. So fluff up your pillow, get ready for a good night's sleep. Yeet. Oh, very cute. Masahiro Sakurai. Fun. Good job. And Shinichi Shimomura? Shimomura? Everyone on the team. Curb away, game complete, yes. That was fun. This game holds a special place in our heart, too. Fuck that boss. Good night to every boss except for Sun and Moon. This guy willingly gave up his last power here. Oh, fuck that boss too, actually. Oh, that looks real easy when you have the ball. And he willingly gave it up. What is this test player doing? What was that? He's a sleepy little guy now? Ooh. He's killing it on this Meta Knight fight, though. Oh, you can grab objects with that. And like, throw them. Does it do more damage than the old suck and blow? The end. Now you can play a new subgame, Boss Endurance. I will not. Thank you, though. 2002. When in 2002 did this come out? Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Man, I could not type that at all. Wikipedia. No, wait, this is with Kirby. Alright, well, it came out in America December 2002. December 2002, December 2nd. 2002. That would be 4th grade. Did Kyle give this to us, like, immediately after it came out? Interesting. Hmm. That's fun. I enjoy that. This is a remake of a SNES game. Yes, I think it said it's a remake of Kirby's Adventure. Dreamland dreams always flowed from the fountain. Fountain of dreams collected the hopes and dreams of all living things. Also responsible for the sweet dreams and rest that come from deep sleep. But one day, everyone in Dreamland lost the ability to dream. So... Win out game. We might speedrun this. We'll see. Anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. Let me save this save state. And do a hard save with it too, why not? Alright. That's it. It's a tough one to speedrun. It might be fun. Lots of really frame-tight tricks. Well, I'm not looking to be the #1 Kirby speedrunner. let's maybe aim for top 50. What time is on the leaderboards right now? Speedrun.com. So the current fastest time is 36 minutes 59 seconds. To get top 50, we would need to go under 48 minutes 45 seconds. So maybe let's get top 100. Which would be 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 50 seconds. Not bad. Also, the top Kirby speedrun was 9 months ago. I mean, hang on, we're not gonna watch the whole thing here. But I'm curious. See, literally just screen share. You didn't see anything. Wait, wrong screen. There we go. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay, well, hang on. Transform fit to screen. Good enough. Sound is very quiet on this video. This is by somebody with a Japanese name that I can't read for the record. They use the wheel a lot. Ah. That makes sense. Yeah, I guess, I mean, why wouldn't you? It just allows you to zip right through all the levels. Ah, and their strat is to just go for the 7, okay. This is crazy. Okay, But how do they do in the final fight? Oh, they beat it in 35 seconds. Good to know. Ooh. Oh, you don't even need to dodge. Wow. Good job. Oh, what do they do for DDD though? I gotta know that. Looks like they're on DDD for like 0.2 seconds. Oh, so Ball just completely breaks DDD, huh? That's very funny. Okay. That's going to be the stream for tonight. Uh, Later this week we'll do our first speed run of Nightmare in Dreamland. Ball is super good for killing bosses. Who knew? Here I am thinking that Ball is like a D tier item. Actually, hang on. Wait. Let's see if Kirby tier list. Kirby games. Let's see. There has to be one for copy ability. Here we are. Oh, that's fun. Okay, hang on. We'll do a finale here. Um, a little tier list for you. So this is the one that lets you grab people and like throw them, right? Not throw them, like sumo, uh, sumo suplex them. We're gonna put that in A tier. That's throw. Which one is the sumo one then? Oh, that's this one. That's there. Throw is B. Ball. Um, I mean, we've seen it in action now. Uh, I'll put it at A, I suppose. I don't think I ever played this guy. Ball's S tier for speedruns for sure, yeah. Um, there are two different flame ones. This is the one that sucks. This one is okay. Cutter, Cutter is just a worse sword. Parasol is worse sword, but it's also better than Cutter. UFO is... It's like between A and B. I'll put it at A. Rock. C. Wheel. We'll put it at B. It's very situational. Tornado. Tornado D. I don't know what this guy is. Needle Kirby. I like Needle. Star Wand. A. Actually put Needle in S tier. Sleep. I don't understand what sleep does. Spark, I think. Spark actually slaps, to be honest. Freeze is a B. High jump, situational, it's a C. Hammer, it's a worse sword. I still don't know who you are. Oh, you know what? You're the laser. Jester had his. You use an electricity whip. You are. You're a D. I didn't get to use you. I used the other freeze one. I'll put you in B by default. What is this one? Crash? Laser is. Laser is an A. And I don't know this one. Um, I didn't get to play with it, I don't think. So we'll put it in C. Yellow is invincibility. Oh, S tier. um, hang on. Kirby, Nightmare, in Dreamland, copy abilities. Let's see. Oh no, throw is blue Kirby. There we go. I don't like throw. Light. Oh. Light might. Oh, these are all just the one-time use ones. So it covers both Crash, Light, and Mike. They're all pretty good except for Light. If we're talking Crash and Mike, good. Um, so I suppose my final ranking is like that. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, that's it. Put you up there. That is my Kirby Nightmare and Dreamland copy ability ranking. All right, that's the end of the stream. um, thank you for joining me. I'll stream later this week with all with a little speedrun practice. Keep an eye on our Twitter. We are Alexandra WeareAlexandra, same as our Twitch name, for updates on that or follow. Either way. This was fun, and I hope you have a nice night.